world fades out when you pull me close, like silence wrapping around my soul. I feel your heartbeat slow and true, and suddenly there's nothing I must do. No words to chase, no promises to keep, just the rhythm of your breath with mine in sync. I close my eyes and I fall so deep into a love that doesn't even have to speak. When you hold me still, like the moon holds the tide, time stops turning and I forget the fight. There's a calm in your touch, like the wind through the pines. You don't have to say a thing when you hold me still. I feel alive. Your hands are stars across my skin, and every trace says come back again. The night is long, but I'm not afraid. You're the light I never knew I craved. When you hold me still, like fire without flame, there's a whisper in the quiet that calls my name. Every breath becomes a sacred sign that here with you is where my soul aligns. And I don't need the world to know the way you love me, soft and slow. Just stay, just breathe, just be with me. When you hold me still, the storm fades away, and all I feel is the way you stay. In a moment so deep, it's beyond the thrill. There's nothing more real than when you hold me still. She lit a match in the midnight dark, one suitcase and a shattered heart. Glass on the floor, silence too loud. A haunted house, she won't stick around. Storm rolling in like a long lost friend. Sky bleeding fire from end to end. She don't flinch as the thunder calls. She's been through worse than what might fall. Now she's ashes in the wind. Chains know where she's been. She let the flames erase the pain, let the smoke wash off his name. No goodbye, no second glance, just tire tracks and desert sand. She's not broken, she begins, rising like ashes in the wind. Oh, oh. Daddy's rage, mama's cries taught her young how to survive. Now she drives with the ghost in tow, but she ain't scared to let him go. heart's made of flame. She's more than bruises, more than names. Now she's ashes in the wind, carving light from where she's been. No more hiding, no more fear. Her voice like thunder, sharp and clear. No more smoke to choke her skin. She's free, reborn and blowing in, like ashes in the
She left me dressed in silence, with a ring and a note on the floor. Said she's heading for the high life, and I ain't worth crying for. So I stumbled to my pickup and drove straight past the town to a bar where no one judges and the jukebox drowns you out. 'Cause I got raised on cheap whiskey and loud talk at the end of the line, where the neon never flickers and the hurt gets washed with lime. I don't need no high-rise healing or champagne kind of grace. I got brothers in the corner with a laugh and a warm embrace. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey, and I ain't leaving this place. She wore pearls and pretty manners, and I wore boots caked in dust. She liked tables dressed in silver, I like stools that never rust. So let her have her skyline and that man in tailored blues. I'll be here with my people, sipping truth and raising blues. 'Cause I got raised on cheap whiskey and a song that knows my name, where the sorrow sounds like country and the stories burn like flame. I don't need no velvet curtain to hide my fall from grace. I got friends who toast the heartache with a grin you can't replace. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey, with fancy liars. Let her drown in crystal wine. I'll be singing out my troubles with the boys who toe the line. Yeah, I got raised on cheap whiskey and good hearts with nothing to prove, where the ceiling's made of smoke trails and regret learns how to move. You can keep your marble towers and your white glove saving grace. I got friends here in the back room, and we're all just one lost case. highway diner. She was staring through her glass of gin. Said her name was Mary Ann, and her heart was worn more thin than skin. She said he used to write me poems, now he just writes checks and yells. 4 kids and a house too heavy, and a love that's gone to hell. Oh, Mary Ann, you should have told him before you packed that suitcase heart, before you went and found a stranger trying to make a brand new start. There's a line between the lonely and the ones who walk away. Girl, I ain't your answer, I'm just your getaway. She reached across and touched my hand with a trembling kind of grace. Said, you remind me of the boy I loved before he turned into that face. Oh, Mary Ann, you should have waited for a moment that was real, not a bar stool conversation with a man too numb to feel. There's a truth between the silence and the things we never say. And girl, I ain't your savior, I'm just your runaway. She cried a little when the jukebox died. I tipped my hat and said goodbye. Some wounds don't need a cure tonight, they just need time and softer light. Oh, Mary Ann, I hope you find him, not the man you left behind, but the dreamer in the kitchen who once kissed you like the sky. Me, I'll take the lonely highway over breaking hearts again, and I'll remember you in silence, but not like Mary Ann. It's been a while since I heard your name, but the world still moves in your shape. I've been good, I've been fine, till I heard that song and poured that rye. It's not the pictures on the wall or the echo down the hall, it's in the glass at 12:03. That's when your ghost comes back to me. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, I swear I feel your lips still kiss me. You're laughing in that little black dress, dancing barefoot, such a beautiful mess. I don't call, I don't write, but you still burn in the back of my mind. I don't miss you in the daylight, baby, but I do when I taste after midnight whiskey. They say time can mend a soul, but it don't when you drink it slow. Your memories age but never gone, it just sleeps until the bottle's gone. 'Cause when I taste after midnight whiskey, it all comes back too quick and risky. The bar fades into you and me like nothing's changed in Tennessee. I don't cry, I don't plead, but damn, this drink's a guarantee that I'll find you where the night I taste after midnight whiskey. I swore I'd moved on, let it go, but the truth shows up when the bourbon flows. So when I taste after midnight whiskey, your name cuts sharp and hits me. I'm back in your arms that July heat, saying things we swore we'd keep. I don't chase, I don't dream, but here you come in every scene. Not in the morning, not at 3, only when the bottle sets me free. When I taste after midnight whiskey.
She stood on the porch in the morning light, with a suitcase packed and her knuckles wide. The house was still, but the silence burned. She knew today she wouldn't return. 10 years of bruises, soft and loud, of hiding tears, of wearing doubt. But today she's not the same. There's fire now in her name. Let the sky light up and the thunder roll. Let the stars bear witness to her soul. She's breaking chains they never saw, turning whispers into war. No more silence, no more shame. She's walking out through wind and flame, and she won't play their losing game. There's fire now in name. She kissed her boy on the sleepy head, left a note where the truth was said. I'm not weak, I'm not to blame. I'm leaving with nothing but my name. Let the sky light up and the thunder roll. Let the church bells cry and the sirens toll. She's found her truth beneath the pain, like lightning in a pouring rain. No more silence, no more shame. She's walking out through wind and flame. She's not the same, no, she won't be tamed. There's fire now in her name. She's not looking back, she's not settling in. She's writing a story where freedom too late to turn the page. No more silence, no more shame. You're stronger than what tried to maim. Walk through the smoke, don't hide the flame. There's fire now in your name.
The fellas at work all ask me why I smile all week long. They say love don't last forever, but I prove them wrong with every song. She don't mind my muddy boots or my habit of humming tunes. She just laughs and pours the coffee while I dance around the room. 'Cause she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, with a kiss before I even go. Says be safe like it's a prayer, and I feel her everywhere. She loves me like Sunday, every day. That's how I know she's gonna stay. She don't need no fancy flowers, just a note on the fridge will do. And every night she meets me like I'm the only one she ever knew. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, soft and kind, with her hand tucked gently into mine. She don't shout, she don't pretend, she just loves me till the workday ends. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, all week long. And that's why I sing this song. Some folks search their whole life through, but I found heaven in my worn out boots. She loves me like Sunday, no doubt there, like sunshine kissing country air. She don't need a reason why, she just holds me when I'm dry. Yeah, she loves me like Sunday, sweet and slow, and I never let her go. No, I never let her go.
He don't always say the right words, leaves his oxes by the door. And when the world gets heavy, he shuts down, says no more. But I know where his heart is, even when he hides behind the silence. I still feel the man he is inside. So I love him anyway, through the storms he brings my way. When he's proud and when he's wrong, when he stays too late or stays too long. He don't need to wear a crown to be the king I found. No, he's not always easy, but I love him anyway. He don't write no poems, ain't much for fancy things, but when I break he holds me like he's mending porcelain. They don't see the nights he listens, or the way he says my name. He ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I love him just the same. Yes, I love him anyway, when he ain't got much to say, when he fumbles, when he falls, when his back's against the wall. He may never be a saint, but my love don't need him painted. He's mine in every way, and I love him anyway. it's hard and when it's sweet, when his pride won't let him weep. He's a man made out of trial, but he loves me all the while. So come what may, I'll love him anyway. Caroline, Caroline, I know he's caught your eye with your autumn hair and river smile. I can't deny, but he's the only piece of peace I've ever found, and I can't lose him now, not to you hanging around. Caroline, I've seen the way he talks to you, like he's chasing sparks he once lit with me too. I wear his name, but lately not his time, and you're floating like a song that don't rhyme. Caroline, please don't take what's mine. He's my last prayer, my fragile line. You've got beauty, grace, and time to spare, but I've got memories and midnight prayers. So Caroline, please be kind. I know he's human, I know hearts can drift, but love's not love if it's so easy to shift. Still, every time I see your shadow near, I feel the sting of an old new fear. Caroline, please don't take what's mine. He's my anchor in this worn out mind. You've got youth, you've got that spark, but I've held him close through all the dark. So Caroline, don't cross that line. I'm not here to beg or fight, but I've been the fire through his coldest nights. Don't let a glance become a flame that burns down everything we made. Caroline, I see the way he smiles, but love's more than charm and miles. You've got the shine, but I've got the years. Please don't answer what he wants to hear. Caroline, just pass him by. Please pass him by. Jenny's got love that can rest a town. She's 17 and counting down. She meets a boy with a rusted Ford. He ain't got much, but he swears there's more. Her daddy shakes his head real slow, says that boy won't get you where you wanna go. But mama just smiles from the kitchen light. She knows a love like that can still be right. They know her heart, or the way she looks at him in the dark. They, the way he says her name, like she's the in his wildfire flame. They see a dreamer, just a passing phase, but love don't always need a plan that's made. She don't need the world to play its part. They just don't know her heart. They're parking down by Miller's Creek, radio low, just you and me. He says someday I'll make it right, but for now I just need you tonight. They don't know her heart. They think she's lost, falling too hard. But every mile he drives her home, she's never felt so sure, so known. They see rebellion, she sees grace in every quiet, reckless face. She don't need permission to restart. They just don't know her heart. Someday when the years roll by, they'll see that look in her little girl's eyes. Same fire, same stubborn spark, she's always loved with all her heart. Yeah, they don't know her heart, but it's steady and strong from the start. She was never asking for a man, just someone who'd always love her back. She don't fit their picture, perfect chart, but they just don't know her heart.
Around before sunset, I'll be gone with the breeze. Got a saddle, sore heart, and callous dreams. Riding fence for $1, playing songs for a bed, chasing freedom in echoes I ain't caught yet. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind, rolling like the dust on a southbound bend. Love's tried to hold me, but I don't stay. I give my heart to the white highway. And if you see me down that stretch again, I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I've played shows for a plate and left towns in the rain. Got a letter once saying, don't come back again. but I ain't bitter. No, I still smile. It's a hard life, but it's worth each mile. 'Cause I was born to chase the wind. Let the fences fall, let the story spin. I've lost good women and friends who stayed, but I find my peace in the empty plains. So if you ask me where I'm headed, then I'll be in Laredo before sunset. I ain't got much but this worn guitar, a busted up truck and a few old scars. But Lord, I've lived more than I've planned, with the sky above and the reins in hand. Yeah, I was born to chase the wind, following songs where the map gets thin. They say I'm foolish, say I roam, but I've never called one place home. And if I never see her face again, I'll still be in Laredo before sunset. Yes, I'll ride to Laredo before sunset.
I was drowning in my vices, like smoke on a Saturday night, chasing bottles, burning bridges, trying to outrun the light. Then you walked in slow and steady, with a smile I wasn't ready. Took one touch, just one word, and the weight I carry turned to dirt. You're like southern bourbon, smooth when the world turns rough, sweet like molasses, strong enough to pull me out when I've had too much. I was lost, but now I'm certain. You go down warm like southern bourbon. I was bitter, burned and broken, like a match too quick to strike. But you poured your love in silence and turned my wrong into right. You're like southern bourbon, a fire that don't leave scars, golden honey in a mason jar, healing every worn out part. I was falling, now I'm learning how to live again with southern bourbon. They say the good things age with grace, and I taste that truth in your embrace. You're like southern bourbon, sipping slow on a porch at dusk. You burn just right, not just for lust, but for love that I can trust. You save me without a sermon. just like Southern bourbon. I was raised on prayer and black coffee, a farm boy born to stay in line. Daddy taught me how to fix a fence, but not what to do with wasted time. I skipped church for back road whiskey, traded chores for minor crime. Mama cried, Daddy sighed, but I was running blind. Daddy warned me too, son, the world won't wait for fools like you. But I was chasing wind, not thinking through, and every line he said came true. Now the bars don't open wide enough, and my regrets come 2 by 2. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. I wore out my welcome in this town, and in every girl's heart I let down. Thought I was wild, thought I was free, till that freedom shackled me. Now the only thing that's waiting is caught in yesterday's news, and that quiet voice inside me sings the words I once refused. Yeah, Daddy warned me too. Life will break what pride won't glue. But I played loud and I burned through every chance I had to start new. Now the rear view's full of broken roads, and the mirror shows the truth. Mama cried, and Daddy warned me too. He wasn't much for talking, but his boots said more than words. Now I'd give back all my freedom just to hear what I once ignored. Daddy warned me too. Boy, the world's got plans for fools like you. I laughed then, but now live. Every scar was carved by what I do. So if you're listening from that porch tonight, know this heart still beats for you. Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. Yeah, Mama prayed, and Daddy warned me too. Hello, darling. Hey, it's been a while. You look just like the memory I've been holding on to all this time. Mind if I sit for a minute? You still wear that same perfume, like springtime in a southern room, and your smile still hits me like it used to do. Funny how some things don't fade with truth. I've been used to 2 towns away, married a man who treats you okay. Well, I always hoped you'd find your peace, even if it didn't include me. Oh, gay ever feel the wind calling back to yesterdays, where our names were carved on riverbanks and barefoot dreams? You'll still find a heart that never strayed too far apart. Hey there, sweetheart, I still know who you are. I ain't here to stir old pain, just needed to say your name and let you know when night gets cold, you've still got someone who won't let go. So if you ever feel alone, like this world don't understand, you'll still find a song inside this quiet, weathered man. I don't need a second start or even a brand new part, just wanted you to know you'll always be my sweetheart. I better go. You take care of yourself now. And if the wind ever brings you back through my door, you know where I'll be. I don't need no ocean view or a fast car painted midnight blue. Don't care much for diamond rings, 'cause baby you outshine those things. I've seen sunsets on desert plains, but they ain't nothing next to your name. When you're wrapped up in my arms, this whole world feels small and calm. You're my everything good, my morning light, my reason to breathe, my sleep at night. I trade 1,000 dreams I planned for just one lifetime holding your hand. If this is all I ever stood, then I've already lived all I could. You're my everything right, my always true, and I could die a happy man loving you. We don't need Paris or Rome, I'd rather dance with you at home, barefoot in the kitchen glow, to the beat of a love only we know. Yeah, you're my everything good, my calming storm, You're my fire, my forever warmth. I don't need a big parade. You make me proud in every way. If this is where my story stood, then I wouldn't change a single word. You're my everything clear, my sky so blue, and I could die a happy man loving you. They say life's short and time won't stay, but I've had heaven every day. You're my everything good, my favorite song, my steady place when the road feels long. Don't need the stars or silver sand, just you forever hand in hand. If I had to go, I surely would, smiling wide like a man should, 'cause you've given me a love so true, and I could die a happy man loving you.
Graceful Christmas, crazy and new world. I set 2 plates on the table again, talk to the dark like it's still a friend. I light that old lamp you used to hate, and wait for footsteps that never stay. I must be a fool for your ghost, still dance with your shadow the most. Everyone says I should let you go, but I can't forget what I needed most. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost. You said love should never feel unsure, but you left with no locked door. Now I play our song in the dead of night, pretending you're still holding me tight. I must be a fool for your ghost, still sleep on my side, still miss your toast. I wear your shirt like a second skin, just to feel like you're here again. Yeah, I must be just a fool. They call it heartbreak, I call it home. You're gone, but I can't live alone. Your memory whispers more than your lips ever did, and I still listen like a kid. I must be a fool for your ghost, still sip your coffee, still hold your coat. I know you're not walking back through that door, but somehow I still keep the floor clean for 4. Oh, I must be just a fool for your ghost.
talk like it used to since she walked out that day. Even the stars seem to flicker slow, like they got nothing left to say. The screen door creaks in the silence, a ghost in every sound. Her laughter used to fill this porch, now it just echoes down. I'm so lost I barely breathe. There's a tear in every flame. The night don't hold no comfort, and the moon still knows her name. Yeah, the moon still knows her name. I heard a lonesome whippoorwill crying somewhere past the pine. And I swear he sounded just like me, trying to turn back time. I'm so cold beneath this sky, even fire can't warm the blame. There's no light in my window, but the moon still knows her name. Yes, the moon still knows her name. If you see her walking slow in the hush of morning rain, tell her I'm still waiting low, and the moon still calls her name.
I wake to the sound of nothing, no laughter where your voice should be. The sun still shines through the window, but it doesn't feel like it's shining on me. Your shirt's still hanging on the back door, your scent still lingers in my hair. But this house is just a shadow when your love isn't there. How can I breathe without you in the air? Every heartbeat feels broken, like it's gasping for care. How do I stand when the ground's not really there? You were the calm, the flame, the prayer, and now I'm lost without you in the air. The clock ticks like it's counting down to a life that's caving in, and every memory I reach for just pulls without you in the air. Every breath I take feels like it disappears. You were my reason, my repair, and now I'm bare without you in the air.
Chase the wind and never slow down, always looking for a way out of town. But then you walked in, changed my view, turned my wild into something true. I was all noise, like a runaway train. Now I'm dancing in a summer rain. You laugh and the world makes sense. You took my soul off the defense. I'm better since you, stronger than before, like a sunrise kicking through a back porch door. You gave me reason, you gave me light, taught me how to love and do it right. I used to run, now I wanna stay. Woke up smiling every day. I don't know how, but it's all true. I'm better since you. I traded fast lanes for open skies and empty nights for your green eyes. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be the man you saw in me. Yeah, I'm better since you, no doubt about it. Took my heart and you rewired it. You're my melody, my sweet refrain, like sunshine after endless rain. I was a storm, now I'm brand new. I'm better since you. I'm better since you. Got my feet on the ground, but I still feel like I'm heaven bound. You brought me home just by being near, turned all my doubts into crystal clear. I don't need much, just your view, 'cause I'm better. Yeah, I'm better since you. Late in my old red truck, mud on the tires out of pure bad luck. But she leaned on that fence, hair blowing free, grinned and said, "You look just right to me." I ain't got chrome or a big city grin, but I can two-step and haul some hay in. She don't want roses or velvet suits, she just likes a man who ain't afraid of roots. She likes my boots dirty, my flannel torn, a little grease on my hands from a tractor morn. She says the smell of diesel gets her heart racing, and cow print hats beat a hotel vacation. She don't need my tractor sexy, she found my tractor searchy. We ride the fence line at 8:45. She packs the lunch, I bring the twine. She's got that sundress and muddy toes, and I swear right there my heart explodes. Yeah, she likes my boots dirty with working pride, says you in jeans is my favorite side. She'd rather dance in a barn than a ballroom floor, with sweat on my brow and a creaky door. She don't want gold, just real turn back. She like one gold. she likes my boots dirty. My cap turned low with the smell of pine and a fresh hay glow. She don't care for suits or downtown hurry. She's head over heels when my boots get dirty. Yeah, that country girl's love sure ain't blurry. She likes my boots dirty.
Caroline, Caroline, I know he's caught your eye with your autumn hair and a river smile. I can't deny, but he's the only piece of peace I've ever found, and I can't lose him now, not to you hanging around. Caroline, I've seen the way he talks to you like he's chasing sparks. He once lived with me too. I wear his name, but lately not his time. And you float in like a song that don't rhyme. Caroline, please don't take what's mine. He's my last prayer, my fragile line. You've got beauty, grace, and time to spare, but I've got memories and midnight prayers. So Caroline, please be kind. I know he's human, I know hearts can drift, but love's not love if it's so easy to shift. Still every time I see your shadow near, I feel the sting of an old new fear. Caroline, please don't take what's mine. He's my anchor in this worn out mind. You've got you've got that spark, but I've held him close through all the dark. So Caroline, don't cross that line. I'm not here to beg or fight, but I've been the fire through his coldest nights. Don't let a glance become a flame that burns down everything we made. Caroline, I see the way he smiles, but love's more than charm and miles. You've got the shine, but I've got the years. Please don't answer what he wants to hear. Caroline, just pass him by. Please pass him by. Jenny's got dreams bigger than this town. She's 17 and counting down. She meets a boy with a rusty Ford. He ain't got much, but he swears there's more. Her daddy shakes his head real slow, says that boy won't get you where you wanna go. But mama just smiles from the kitchen light. She knows a love like can still be right. They don't know her heart or the way she looks at him in the dark. They don't hear the way he says her name, like she's the spark in his wildfire flame. They see a dreamer, just a passing phase, but love don't always need a plan that's made. She don't need the world to play its part. They just don't know her heart. They're parking down by Miller's Creek. Radio low, just you and me. He says someday I'll make it right, but for now I just need you tonight. They don't know her heart. They think she's lost, falling too hard, but every mile he drives her home, she's never felt so sure, so known. They see rebellion, she sees grace in every quiet, reckless face. She don't need permission to restart. They just don't know her heart. And someday when the years roll by, they'll see that look in her little girl's eyes. Same fire, same stubborn spark. She's always loved with all her heart. Yeah, they don't know her heart, but it's steady and strong from the start. She was never asking for a map, just someone who'd always love her back. She don't fit their picture perfect chart, but they just don't know her heart.
I've been out too late, playing songs in smoke-filled bars, chasing dreams in dive towns, sleeping under neon stars. Got a wild streak, wider than the Rio Grande, but somehow she still calls me her man. Wakes up early while I'm stumbling in at 3. Coffee on the counter and forgiveness waiting on me. She don't preach, just shakes her head and stands. Yeah, Lord knows she still calls me her man. She's got grace like Sunday morning and a fire like Friday night. She sees through all my wandering, but never gives up the fight. She don't need no silver promise, just a kiss and a crooked plan. I ain't perfect, but she still calls me her man. I missed a few birthdays, left chores undone, spent my last dime on whiskey and rum. But she's built to something I don't understand, 'cause rain or shine, she still calls me her man. Could've walked away 1,000 times, but love like hers don't quit, it climbs. And every time I just a heart and a steady hand. I may fall, but she still calls me her man. Yeah, I may fall, but she still calls me her man. She walked in wearing red and gold, eyes like whiskey, hard, ice cold. I told myself just turn around, but I was lost before a sound. Now I'm burning in her flame, can't outrun it, can't escape. She lit a match inside my soul. Now I can't let go. Yeah, love's a wild, untamed game, and I'm burning in her flame. She don't kiss, she conquers fast, leaves you haunted by her past. The more I run, the more I fall, and I do it all, through it all. Now I'm burning in her flame, heartbeats pounding out her name. She pulled me in, no place to hide, like fire dancing in July. Yeah, love's a wild, untamed game, and I'm burning in her flame. Tried to douse it, tried to pray, but this heat just won't obey. Every breath she ever stole keeps me blazing out of control. Now I'm burning in her flame, don't regret a single day. She scorched my pride, lit up my past, but I'd still go back. Yeah, love's a wild, untamed game, and I'm burning in her flame. Yes, I'm burning in her flame. Take me back to the red clay roads, barefoot runs and slingshot toes. Grandpa picking on his old porch swing, while Mama made sweet tea that could heal anything. I used to chase the sun till dark with a fishing pole and a mason jar. Fireflies danced in the summer breeze, and the crickets sang in harmony. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you smile, rolling like the thunder down that muddy mile. Let the banjo ring and the fiddle cry, we'll howl at the moon as it climbs the sky. Yeah, raise up your hands and stomp your boots, we're singing that riverback truth, where the joy runs deep and the soul don't lie. To that riverback music till the day I die. said, son, take life slow. But I was busy trying to ride that bull named Joe. We built dreams out of barnwood scraps and raced old tires down gravel tracks. Now I'm older, paying bills and dues, but that backward spirit still runs through. When the work is done and the sun dips low, I grab my guitar and I let it go. Play me that riverback music, the kind that makes you feel like a kid again behind the wheel. Let the dobro slide and the washboard beat, kicking up dust in the noonday heat. Yeah, raise up your voice, let the mountains shake. We're singing for joy, nothing fake. Where the heart beats fast and the time slips by, to that riverback music till the day I die. Yeah, to that riverback music, let it fly. Hey there, sweetheart. It's been a while. You look just like the memory I've been holding on to all this time. Mind if I sit for a minute? Just that same perfume, like springtime in a southern room. And your smile still hits me like it used to do. Funny how some things don't fade with truth. I heard you moved 2 towns away, married a man who treats you okay. Well, I always hoped you'd find your peace, even if it didn't include me. But if you ever feel the wind calling back to yesterdays, where our names were carved on riverbanks and barefoot dreams would play, you'll still find a heart that never strayed too far apart. Hey there, sweetheart, I still know who you are. I ain't here to stir old pain, just needed to say your name. And let you know when night gets cold, you've still got someone who won't let go. So if you ever feel alone, like this world don't understand, you'll still find a song inside this quiet weathered man. I don't need a second star or even a brand new part. Just wanted you to know you'll always be my sweetheart.
Well, I better go. You take care of yourself now. And if the wind ever brings you back through my door, you know where I'll be.
Got a rusty Ford and a Rebel plate, lifted high, she don't hesitate. Tailgate's dented, but the charm is fine, 'cause every girl waves when I roll that line. I ain't got chrome or city flash, but I got coolers, dogs, and cash. On Saturday nights I'm a rodeo show with a six-pack grin and a radio glow. They call me Tailgate Romeo, cruising slow where the sweethearts go. Got a hayfield heart and a honky-tonk soul, with a truck bed line for a midnight stroll. Ain't no tux, ain't no fancy show, but baby, I'm your tailgate Romeo. I picked up Queens and Cowgirl charm right out back of my uncle's farm. They don't ask much, just good clean mud and a little George Strait in the dashboard thud. Yeah, I'm the tailgate Romeo, turning heads at the rodeo. Got a cooler full of dreams on ice and a seat for two if you're feeling nice. Ain't no rich man's cameo, just your down-home tailgate Romeo. You got your Bentleys and Mercedes pride, but I got horsepower and four-wheel drive. And when that moon hits the gravel lane, you'll forget his last name. 'Cause I'm the tailgate Romeo, playing slow jams on the radio, with a flannel shirt and a Friday smile. Come sit close, girl, stay a while. No need for diamonds, don't you know? You just met your tailgate Romeo.
Met a man at a truck stop diner, old boots, worn coat, eyes like fire. He said, "Son, you look lost in thought. Mind if I share what life has taught?" He sipped his black coffee slow, tipped his hat and let it flow. You don't need luck to play this hand, just learn to fold when you can't stand. He said, "Life's a lonesome game, son, play it wise. Count your losses, chase no lies. Know when to fight and when to bend, and don't bluff love you can't defend. The cards will fall, they always do, but how you lose says more about you." That's what he said, in a voice both calm and true.
Ask him what he'd bet and lost. He stared like he could feel the cost. Some hearts ain't meant to stay in your hand. You hold too tight, they slip like sand. He said, life's a lonesome game, son, win or fold. You can't buy back the years you sold. So love with grace and walk away when the stakes are more than you can pay. The table turns, the lights grow dim. You'll know the truth when you're more like him. And he smiled like a man who knew the end. And as he left, he tipped his brim like he'd vanished on a desert wind. But his words still echo in my brain, like a train that don't explain. He said, life's a lonesome game, play it smart. Hold what matters close to heart. Know when to run, when to stay still, and never bet what you don't feel. The cards won't lie, neither should you. Now I pass it on, like he passed it too.
He don't always say the right words, leaves his socks by the door. And when the world gets heavy, he shuts down, says no more. But I know where his heart is, even when he hides behind the silence. I still feel the man he is inside. So I love him anyway, through the storms he brings my way. When he's proud and when he's wrong, when he stays too late or stays too long. He don't need to wear a crown to be the king I found. No, he's not always easy, but I love him anyway. He don't write no poems, ain't much for fancy things. But when I break, he holds me like he's mending porcelain. They don't see the nights he listens, or the way he says my name. He ain't perfect, never claimed it, but I love him just the same. Yes, I love him anyway, when he ain't got much to say. When he fumbles, when he falls, when his back's against the wall. He may never be a saint, but my love don't need him painted. He's mine in every way, and I love him anyway. Some hearts shine like diamonds, some hearts wear a scar, but I've seen grace inside his flaws, and I know just who we are. So I love him anyway, through the doubts and through the days when it's hard and when it's sweet, when his pride won't let him weep. He's a man made out of trial, but he loves me all the while. So come what may,
county line. Got your Ray-Bans on and you're looking fine. The wind in your hair, dashboard glow. Girl, you're firing the radio. Bare feet on the dash, a smile so wide. You're laughing like you're high on life. I ain't worried where the road might end, long as I'm driving with you again. With the top down, heart up, that sun sinking into both of us. You're leaning in on a red dirt road, that little laugh saying take it slow. Got the world in our rear view, nothing ahead but me and you. So let's get lost in this sweet rush with the top down, heart up. Got a cooler full of Friday night, a moon ready for dancing light. Your hand in mine's my favorite song. A love this good just drives along.